Welcome to episode 22, Life Around 40 podcast. How you guys doing tonight?
Oh, we're doing.
Peachy.
When I did the introduction, I wanted to make sure Drew had to keep in his German scum comment.
You rebel scum.
So I rolled it
Rebel
hot.
scum.
I rolled it real hot.
I can just mute myself. I don't care.
That's not fun at all. Feels like it's been forever, guys.
2 weeks.
A little bit.
3 weeks.
Yeah, I say it
2
feels like
weeks
it's
or
been a
3
very
weeks?
long time.
Well, here's a question. I've been uploading YouTube videos. Have you uploaded the audio?
Yeah, absolutely.
Piece of shit. You piece of shit. Fuck, I even sent it to you. I said I
Absolutely, yeah.
uploaded it.
Multiple times, and I told you multiple times I would. So I did.
Oh, no. At least by this recording, you will have.
Maybe. Possibly.
God dog it. God dog it. All those hours.
I'm like, man, I got to get on there and do that. Then life happens, and then I'm like, totally forget. So,
Well, I don't forgive you.
well, you gotta cut me some slack, Drew. I've been learning D&D 5e. I've been watching Vox Machina and watching One Piece. I've been very busy.
Oh, my gracious.
I haven't sold a damn thing
Also-
at work.
Well, easy. I'm selling a couple things at work, okay? It's getting better.
That's good.
Oh, boy.
Well, how's everybody been in the
Lord.
last 3 weeks?
It's been something. Yeah, January was not too kind to me, so yeah, I'm I don't know if February is really that much better, but it's certainly going along. I not really terribly much to update on things. Partially because we're going to be kind of talking a little bit about that for the topic and stuff. So, but like nothing terrible.
Well, I feel like part of it too is like, welcome to Life Around 40. I mean, everybody asks you, hey, what's new? What's going on? Nothing. The last thing I've done for the last 3 years. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's
But-
like,
Yeah, and that's not to try to throw my mother under the bus, but I know
well, I
a
can
lot
hear
of
it coming
times,
though. I can hear it
Right,
coming
right.
down the road.
like, but she'll want to talk and stuff on a fairly frequent basis, but it's like, Mom, I ain't got really much of anything to say, and it's not really trying to be mean. It's just like
That's the truth. Yeah, it's like,
You know, parents can
things
really
going all
talk
right.
your
They're
ear
going all
off.
right. Good. Love you. Bye.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
as
So.
Taylor's father proved, according to him.
So, you know,
but, yeah.
as you guys know, I spent like weeks selling like 30 cameras to then start into a small group at my church that's called Photography 101, where you're supposed to bring your own camera. And I have 3 kids. So I spent the last week buying cameras.
Awesome.
Because I can't buy the super cheap pocket cam, and I wanted to get fairly cheap, and I did. I got fairly. If they hated it and we quit the small group tomorrow, I could sell these for more money than I paid. But I'm still like back at the damn shops buying more cameras.
They know you on a first name basis now, don't they, Drew?
Well, I had to go to Cleveland, Texas, to find this last one because I'm like, I got Dean's like first shop. I was like, oh, pawn shop, freaking great price, like fantastic. I was like, let's do this one. So I bought it, more than I wanted to spend, but I bought it. And then, oh man, Kalen's, I was all over Facebook, OfferUp. Like most people that had a deal that was less than an hour drive would never respond. Or like, oh yeah, I got it, great. Can I come check it out? Ghosted me. So then I hit up pawn shop after pawn shop, then drove like 45 minutes north, and I found an OMD. It's an Olympus camera, and I've never had one. And I was like, ooh, I can play with something new. And it's actually a really cool camera, especially for it's very small, fairly lightweight for Kalen. I actually really like it. It's got some neat little features that I've never seen in another camera. So you can be like really creative, really simply with it, and Like it's a color creative setting. You go to it, and it gives you a color wheel. You move one dial to go around the wheel to find, like, I want to add pink hues to everything. And then the other wheel
Okay.
allows you to adjust like the saturation, and it plays off differently to like different light sources. So you can
Hmm.
just real artistic right out of camera. I was like, you know what, dude, I'm going to show her some of this. She'll have a blast. But we did our first small group session, learned about God, started learning about cameras, and it's been fun. It was a fun first session.
Good. It's good.
Mhm.
And then drama at work, some actual work, some personal drama with some guys at work that very sad for them, but you know, it's life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's life around 40, damn it. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's good, sometimes it's bad.
So, Drew, I gotta ask, what happened to your backdrop?
I'm tired.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I mean,
tired.
that's fair.
It's
So I didn't
just
know if
right
maybe
there.
it like broke or something
No,
happened or
I'm
not.
just tired. Now I did find that like with when I was first setting this up with my Sony camera as my webcam, like I didn't have the super like wide lens, so like you could see everything like you can now. And which is why I built the backdrop. And then I tried a different lens on. I was like, oh, this is great. It blurs everything out. And so one day, man, I barely just got on, and you guys can't see nothing 6 inches behind my head that's not blurry. Like, oh, who needs a damn backdrop? So, and then we ordered. So for my daughter's friend, we ordered him a camera that came in from Hawaii for Christmas because they want to, you know, make videos and stuff together. And I'm like, well, if you go half with me, because they treat my daughter really good, so I figured I'd go
Yeah.
half with a
Mm.
nice gift. Camera came, it's full of fungus. I'm like, mother, and it took over a month to get in, so it's full of fungus. So I ship it back, and I didn't want to wait anymore to give him a gift, so I gave him my Sony camera off my thing, and I'm just right now I'm just too damn lazy to go get my Canon out and hook it up, and
No, I get it.
here
I was
we are.
just curious. So,
It will make a return. It will. It's just it's gonna be when. But I'm also for the small group, right? I bought him a camera with the kit lens. I can't have my children on a kit lens. So now, now I'm trying to find. I'd like to get them a camera with a wide aperture, so they could get that like really good bokeh background for certain shots, because that's how you learn different things about cameras. You know, you don't want everything to look like a damn iPhone shot. So one of those I'm going to test on my camera, and so we'll see.
There you go. There you
We'll
go.
see. But it's been about time. I got home. I sat down on the couch for 15 minutes. Took my daughter to Goodwill and to the library to return books. And I came home, immediately started grilling dinner. Sat down, ate, sat on the couch, and I was like, "Oh shit, podcast!" And now I'm
Yeah.
here. So that's been my day.
well, I get that.
Mm.
This is also testament to how much you love your children, Drew, because like you're like my kids can't have the kit lens that comes with the camera. My kids go into photography group, they're getting disposable cameras. All right. Like, here you go. Don't break it. You're getting this is the one you get for the whole thing.
Don't break it.
Don't run out of photos either. So be sparing with it.
Well, I mean, so I was getting hit up. I hit up a lady a few years ago. So we had some family photos done, and that's when I actually first kind of got into cameras. And I hit her up. It's like, hey, you know, do you like teach any classes on, you know, photography? She's like, sure. An hour class is $225. And I'm like, and delete your number. Like, where was it?
It had fallen on one of the chairs.
The tall chairs.
I found it today while I was cleaning.
Right.
So my daughter, in the first 24 hours, lost the lens cap, and I lost my ever-loving mind over it. Now we have 3.
There you go.
Anyway, so $225 for a professional photographer to teach you for an hour session. $220. You could learn karate cheaper than that, right?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
murdering people. So when I have a professional photographer, videographer giving us 12 weeks of free lessons,
Yeah.
I want to go
it's
in there
hard
with,
to
you know,
Yeah, it's hard to turn that down for sure. I get
Mm.
that. Yeah, Taylor will tell you
So I don't want
murdering
my
people is cheap. Yeah, it's
yeah. He just like
just
stab
grabs a
people.
Yeah,
knife.
stab him. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't take much.
Kids,
It
old
costs
people. I
very
don't
little to
care.
put one in one ear. Like, it's very
Oh
cheap.
Lord.
Yeah.
But yeah, I figured, hey, this is an opportunity. If the kids don't like it, I could sell them. And I made sure I didn't, buy a camera that I lose money on. So that's another thing.
Mm.
Very
So
nice.
it is what it is, man. It's life.
Well, I know we were talking about it yesterday on the phone there. That it's interesting to see what like how the children will gravitate to it and really take to it, even if they may kind of show like, I don't really, but then they get like really invested in it or something. So it's a way to try to foster some sort of, all right, well, if you're
Sure.
interested, here we go. Let's kind of keep the ball rolling and stuff and
Oh
go from
yeah,
there.
Yeah. So going
that's
through
awesome.
all the photos too. Man, I gotta say, man, my boy got some. Mind you, he took 82 shots as opposed to like everybody else's 15. But the kid got some nice shots, man. I was like, man, he
Going
actually
that
took
Wayne
some
Gretzky
time.
route,
He
miss
took
every
some
shot you don't take.
time and and I'm like, he never takes time to like do anything.
See, I figured it would have been like, son, come over here. We need to talk. I'm not saying these are bad photos. They're great photos, but why are they all of the teacher's butt? I'm just curious. Why? I mean, I'm not saying they're bad photos. Just I noticed you focused on one thing.
That'd be a chip off the old block right there, buddy. That'd be a chip. Be a proud chip.
That's years ago I came across some old VHS tapes that my aunt and uncle had from like their old camcorder and stuff or whatever, and I didn't discover anything dirty, thank God. But so it was like Christmases and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And everybody around.
Sure.
And I swear, anytime my uncle filmed, you'd get like 2 seconds of the kid and then it would just zoom directly on my pants butt over and over. It was like, all right, Sam, we get it.
So to speak of your thing, here's a public service announcement, PSA for everybody. If you're selling a camera, giving it away to Goodwill, a pawn shop, a thrift store, format your SD cards.
Yeah, 100%. Yes.
The one I got Kaylin had some naughtiness on it, and I'm like,
Oh no.
I'm sitting there with the kids, like, hey, look, they got some photos on here. I was like, oh, nope, delete all.
Oh no.
I never understood the appeal of like documenting that. Because like no one wants to see. I don't want to preserve this in memory. You know what I mean? This does not need to be put to some kind of
Your body
film or
your,
something.
Your wife's like,
Okay, well that's fine, but I also don't want other guys seeing it either. I have it here. It's where I need it. Okay, I don't need it on a device. It's fine where maybe somebody else could see it. So
well, what do you call those? Is it glamour shots or risque?
Like you're talking like the boudoir?
the
kind of
boudoir
things?
photo
Yeah,
photography. Yeah,
I'd love to get my wife to do that.
but that's classy.
They don't have to. They don't ever have to hit the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
That's classy erotica right
Yeah,
there.
it's yeah. Before it was just all thrown into your face now.
you
It's
know,
just like
my bedroom is my bedroom. I should be able to hang those up. You know what I'm saying?
Until your children come in. Why is mommy
don't need to
dressed
be
like
in there.
that?
I know you can hear me. If you want me to be subtle, you married the wrong guy.
When I wonder sometimes if our wives realize when we're talking about stuff like this, we're doing it loudly enough that they can. Yeah, we're doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I think they should be flattered when we talk like this.
yeah, you'd think. Well, maybe in private she would be, Drew. Not on your Life Around 40
What?
Two Other Dudes podcast.
Our two fucking listeners.
Yes. Yeah. She doesn't want them to know about it. All right. Maybe in the privacy of your house. So
I think my lady's hot, so
Nothing wrong with
yeah.
that.
Ah,
Well, guys, we want to go ahead and roll into this thing.
Well,
sure.
what about yourself? How has it been
Yeah,
going?
what about
Oh, I told you I've been watching One Piece and Vox Machina and reading about D&D
he
5e.
did. He
He
did. He
did.
really
I
did.
know, but I
Covered
didn't
the
know if he was going to
bases.
elaborate any further on that. What episodes are you
Well, hang
on?
on.
What, yeah.
Yeah, what episode are
Uh,
we on here of One Piece?
520, maybe.
Oh wow, you've really slowed down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
well,
hit a
it's, I've been
wall.
doing a bunch of other stuff, so like watching Vox Machina and reading Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Now, so I got out of a really good arc. The Marineford arc was really, really, really good, and now I'm in the Fishman Village arc, and it's good. It's just not as gripping so far, so it's been harder to watch it constantly. That's really
Hmm.
been work has been the same. I mean, you reach a point in your life where work is literally the same thing every single day over and over and over again. So it's like, what is there to talk about?
Right.
Um, we're trapped. Today was warmer, but we're trapped in. Yeah, I'm on 519. Okay, I was close. We're trapped in this frozen hellscape, so there's nothing
I
to
would
do
say it
outside.
was dang near 60 degrees
Yeah,
today.
no, it
That
was. My sump
was
pump is
wild.
running all day.
No,
So
yeah.
that's like the other day, one of my daughters wanted to go outside and she's like, "Can I go out and play volleyball?" I'm like, "No, there's still like 8 feet of or 8 inches of snow out there. No, we're not gonna do that." I'm so bored. I'm like, I understand. We're all bored. It's winter in Ohio.
Go
You're gonna
clean your
have to
room.
wait. Yeah, good luck. Read a book. Good luck.
I'm
So
not that bored.
yeah, exactly. But no, it's the problem is we'll see how long it actually stays this warm. I think it's supposed to
Uh,
get down to the 30s again pretty quick.
well, I thought I just looked at it a few hours ago, but I know it's 10 days out, but sometime next week, 60s or something for like 3 or 4 days, it's calling.
Really?
Yeah.
So is this going to be real spring or is this going to be fall spring?
I
It's
would imagine
the
it's going to be
beginning of
fall
February.
spring.
Yeah, it's too early for
Uh,
that.
so, but I don't think we're going to have
Drew
a.
doesn't know what we're talking about anymore. He's
We're in the
forgotten all of that.
70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in the 70s.
Just wait till summer, then
Yeah.
he can have
When
his torment.
we're outside doing things and he's dying at his house, AC struggling to keep up.
He's gonna have to
Hey, I
get out
got
the
ridge
boat
vent. I got ridge
to
vent now. That'll
Oh,
be a
there
much
you go.
better
canoe
season.
across the asphalt because it's just nothing
Melting.
but melting.
So that's real, man. So it
Mhm.
was a while ago. I was changing a tire at Rice University. But like I just called AAA. I was like, I ain't got time for that shit. So I jacked up my car, and I mean, I've changed many a tire. I'm literally watching the jack sink into the asphalt, and I'm like, put it down, put it down. I did that quick. Almost
That's
lost it.
crazy.
Yeah.
But no,
Gracious.
it's been pretty quiet around here. Went and visited my cardiologist today. Everything looked okay other than my cholesterol was high, so I gotta start watching what I eat better. It jumped a decent amount. I also drank like a crap ton of pop in the last month, and since
Oh,
Christmas,
Yankees.
What are you
have
doing
not.
to yourself?
Well, around the holidays, I stopped caring. It's like, oh, it's the holidays, it's fine or whatever. And then you get through the holidays, and it's just this cold gray suck, and it's like, I don't care what I eat either. I'm seasonal depression, don't want to go anywhere. I just want to eat. But today it was like, okay, I gotta rein it in a bit. So
That's fair. That's fair.
sometimes you need that glaring number to show up, and you're like, oh,
I'm gonna be
okay,
like, okay, all right,
really.
wake up.
And I thought I was okay because last year I was quite a bit heavier when I went, and the cholesterol was lower. This year I weigh less, but my cholesterol is higher. So I don't know what it is. I'm sure they'll call me
Dude,
later
you're
this
getting
week and we'll
old.
talk about
You're
it.
getting old as fuck.
That too. That is absolutely true as well. It's kind of shocking to think about. The transplant was 3.5 years ago. It's kind of nuts to think about. So, because it doesn't feel like it's been that terribly long, but at the same time, it does. Like, it does feel like it was something that happened way in the past. Because I'm so
Mm-hmm.
used to the normal. This is like the normal now, you know. So, but that's really been about it. My
So
wife is super excited because she got Harry Styles tickets in New York.
I don't know what that
So
means.
we have to plan that. He's an artist, and then she got Noah Khan tickets today. So for June or July. So she's very excited. July, I think. I have nothing going on though. So watching the children, and we are all going to go to New York, which will be nice to get away for a couple days there. So
When's
just
that happening?
like the second to last week of September, if not the last week of
Okay,
September. So we have some time. So,
gotcha.
but
Yeah, it's good
Hmm.
amount of time to get everything planned and situated for
yeah.
yourselves.
So I just got to get our taxes done.
Mm.
Oh,
So we know what we're looking at for the next year or so.
Fun.
Excuse me. But that's it.
All right.
All right. Let's get on to bigger and brighter things with the topic here.
Hmm.
Topic is mine today, and and honestly, I don't have a great answer for this, so I'm kind of interested. I'm more interested to hear
Oh
what you guys have
wow,
to say this
what a
year,
topic!
isn't it? Yeah.
Such
Um,
honesty up front. Appreciated.
I mean, would you rather me say something stupid and be like, everybody be like, that's what he's looking forward to? Whatever I say, it's still probably going to be that way. But it's what are you looking forward to most this year? Accomplishing this year, doing this year? What is it? I'm going to let you guys start.
Oh,
Oh,
you want me
Taylor,
to
do you
lead
want to
off?
take it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take it.
Yeah. All right. I was gonna make a cheeky joke about it being, what am I looking forward to is the year ending already because I've been done with it. But one is I would like to try to finish up part two of me book that I'm trying so desperately to whittle through. But that is something that I'm really trying to focus on getting through is finishing up part two. So. But I think a couple weeks ago, I think when we last recorded or something, or at least before it, I'd said, "Oh, I'm trying to make sure things line up so I can have some payoffs for part three." But some of it's a lot more subtle and just kind of like a little wink and a nod, and but that takes a little bit of time to get through. But yeah, that would be certainly something I'm trying and looking forward to doing this year.
Hmm.
Very nice. Very nice. You can do all yours at once if you want because it's a topic.
Oh,
So we don't have to round
um,
robin it.
okay, all right. Another one is maybe it might come a little weird. I don't know. Actually hitting 40. Well, I'm looking forward to my 40th. It'd be
It's great.
yeah. So it'd be
It's all the
good. I
rage.
usually well, I mean, I usually don't celebrate my birthdays and stuff, but I figure I think I might try to do something for this one or something. I kind of want to go on a trip somewhere, maybe two. One, I was thinking of possibly going up, visiting my buddy that lives up in Minnesota, visiting him,
Minnesota.
Minnesota. And then another one I'd like to take is I had plans to do it, and then those plans fell through just because of, living life and stuff, but going up to Maine.
I remember you
So,
talking about that. Yeah.
yeah. So those are a couple things looking to do on the docket, and then the other thing is doing more of like the fun little tabletop stuff that we do.
Yeah.
But also having the host and the one shots. I was able to get two in last year, one in September and one in November, and then I told the people that I invited and stuff. It's like I'm probably gonna have to push this next one until like May or something, but I that'll give me A, plenty of time, B, because of all the stuff I've got going on. It's like, well, we'll just to May and go from there. But
Okay.
that sort of thing. Nothing too heavily eventful, but just some fun little goofy stuff.
I like it. So, on my side, um, I would like to shoot my short film
Hmm.
before summer. Because once summer comes, any part that's outside, I just I don't think I'm gonna do. Um,
The
but
skin
I
starts
was
sloughing off.
yeah, right. Whenever I kind of have a few minutes to myself, I've been just tweaking the script, and then I might run it through AI to see what AI would change. Why not? The heart of it's there, but maybe it has some better words or can make it flow better than my brain could. I would send it to a person, but I'd probably be too embarrassed at this point in time.
Well,
So,
that's
but
embarrassed, but more that shit costs a lot of money.
Or you could send it to us.
Yeah,
We'll
we
read it
could
for
certainly
you.
take a
still,
peek.
still would be embarrassed.
That's fair.
I
What are
don't
you
know.
writing
Maybe that-
about,
Well, I was
Drew?
gonna say, hold on. Yeah, well, if that's the
it's
case, then are you just gonna film it for yourself and then just
no, because my wife's my lead actress.
okay.
She already knows. She already thinks I'm a freaking weirdo, so it's fine.
I don't think there's anything there we would judge you about.
No, I don't think so. But the other thing is, soon. I keep saying soon, but I'm gonna order the paint for the hood of my car and gonna try painting my car. And
Mm.
I know I talked about in my Misogi episode, working on small engine. Well, I did repair my generator. I took a stab at the carburetor, and mind you, without spending $40 on the canister to like dip it in or an ultrasonic for a couple $100. I just ordered a new one on Amazon for $15.99, delivered next day, and had the generator running in 2 hours. So, and then I ordered another one just last week just to put on the shelf because
Yeah.
$48 for the can of cleaner, $200 for the ultrasonic plus the cleaning solution, or just buy a carburetor for $15.99.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Gotta love
but I mean, it was fun doing. It was. I had a good time. Had gas everywhere. I smelled amazing. Good times.
Yeah.
And then I have reinvigorated my love of using the grill.
It's always a good thing.
Yeah, I got it out to when I was cleaning my garage because I had to do the new water heater because that died. I was like, well, let me clean it up real good. I might, sell this thing. And I got it all clean. I'm like, why not use it? Man, now I've been freaking like steak twice a week, chicken
yeah.
out there, burgers.
That is
Like,
something
yeah.
I never want to be without is a grill. So
Yeah, and it's amazing. Like, I've been on the cast iron for like a year, and I'm like, nah, grill way better. Grill's way better.
I
So,
think so.
oh yeah, because I mean, in the cast iron, you got to keep like you'll splash butter on it. I mean, you talked about your cholesterol being high. Throw butter on your steak.
Yeah.
So I started using duck fat, but like that stuff's expensive. It's like $12.99 a thing.
Oh yeah.
One of them stopped working, and I couldn't return it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, just out like $12 after one use.
Oof.
I'm like, God dang it, man. So I'm like, well, screw that. Throw a steak on the grill. It, basically flash cooks it. It cooks so fast when you get your grill up to temp, and steak's juicy and delicious.
Yeah, grilled steak.
I don't care if that cow
good.
farts. So, but yeah, that's me.
Thinking about it a little bit, part of it ties into the cholesterol after I found that out today. But just in general, just really looking forward to being able to get out and be active this year. I was playing that baseball thing I was doing on Sunday mornings. I didn't do it last year, last summer, because my daughters had cheer on Sundays. And now we've been going to church more regularly. So, but I think I'm going to try to play some this summer, get out, play a little bit more. I did enjoy it a lot. It made me want to be more active when I was out doing it. Like it kind of bled over into the other days. Our mutual friend Jared, him and his wife and some of our other friends play volleyball here in Delaware, like on a couple weeknights. And I asked them, hey, if you need an alternate one night, let me know. I'd like to start playing that because I've always enjoyed playing like volleyball. It's always a lot of fun. Golfing more. I say that every year. Whether it'll happen or not, we'll
say
see.
that every year. Good golly.
But just in general, get out, lose some more weight again. work on getting my cholesterol down. Um, feel like I'm kind of in a rut, which always happens this time of year. I always enter this cold winter rut. Looking forward to getting out of that quite a bit. Along with what you said, Taylor, I'm really looking forward to us switching over to 5e. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it'll rejuvenate the table a little bit, which will be good. It'll
Some
be
guy really
fun to see
lost
where
his
that
temper
goes.
last game.
I don't even know if I would call it
I
that.
would, yeah, don't,
So
yeah.
I think you're being
Eh,
too hard on yourself. But
hmm.
so I think that's going to be fun. Recommitting back to learning Japanese. I kind of took a break right around Christmas and I haven't touched it since. Well, I did a week ago and I pulled up the site I'm learning kanji on and had like completely forgotten everything. And I'm like, back up this steep hill again to get back to where I was. But really making sure I'm staying committed to it. Because I
Mm.
felt like when I was committing my time, I really was learning it pretty quickly and it was going pretty well.
Can I interject with something?
Sure.
I would, if when you do get back into it, force a time limit, because I
Okay.
think what happened was that you burnt out.
Burnout. Yeah, I could see that.
Instead of just kind of, even if it's only maybe like okay, half an hour, half an hour, half an hour, maybe one day an hour or something, but don't because you were going at it pretty hard for like, oh yeah, here I'm spending 3.5 hours
Yeah.
learning all the right and
There were
stuff, which is
some
it's
nights.
good, it's fun, but in the
Yeah.
same hand, it's just like it's not tenable, it's not a
No, it's
sustainable
not. And I figured that out over
way to go about it.
Christmas when everything started coming up and I was like,
Mm,
do I really want to sit and look at kanji all night or do I want to watch a TV show or read a
yeah.
book or listen to music or whatever? You know what I mean? It was so
Mm.
I think you're right. But I'm a habitual start something and quit it kind of person. And I
There's a
don't
lot of
want
people like
this to
that.
be one of those things. I want this to be one of those things that I stick with and push myself through. Um, so
I want to throw my other parent under the bus. My father. He is he from watching him, I learned to not do that because he is really bad. My sister and I kind of joke that he has undiagnosed ADHD because he'll want to do 8 different things all at once, and it's like, Dad, just let's jingle some
Pick a
keys.
lane,
Let's
sir.
focus here.
Pick a lane.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
and that's kind of what I was running into as well. It was like I had all these things that I talked about before, like I wanted to sketch every day and I wanted to learn Japanese every day, but I also want to watch all through One Piece and I want to do
Mm,
there's these books I want to read. It's like I think I was just trying to take too much on at once. So I'm trying to figure out what I really want to spend my time doing because I can't do them all
you can't
and
do
do them
everything.
correctly.
Yeah.
So trying to figure that out as well. Japanese is a big priority to me for some reason. I don't quite know why. I think the enjoyment I get from it mostly. Um, and like the sketching thing, I really want to learn how to sketch, but at the same time, it's like I'm almost 40 and I've made it this far without knowing how to do it. So is it that big of a deal? Most of I'm trying to find a creative outlet. And I
Mm,
am not a very creative person, but I have all these ideas and storylines and threads in my head. Because I've talked to you about this before, Taylor, is like writing short stories. And
mm,
I've started probably 10 short stories that I've never really taken very far,
mm.
trying to finish one someday. Because I have all these ideas in my head and I have no way to creatively get them out of my head. And the thing I'm strongest at is writing, even though I'm not very strong at it, but I'm heck of a lot better at writing than I am drawing. So
Mm.
maybe that's the route I need to look.
Well, I think part of that I would maybe suggest for a creative outlet is with doing the tabletop stuff
Which yes,
is
for sure.
whatever possible like idea you may able to explore with a short story, maybe try to readjust it and kind of change the fabric and put it in as something for a character you'd want to go with and figure out or something.
It's true.
Um, I know that
Or you
that's
could do
or
expressive dance and put it on YouTube.
Okay, yeah, I think that's the route I need to go. Actually,
Yeah, Drew
interpretive
has
dance.
unlocked
Yes.
the door.
Okay, that's it. Never mind. Forget everything we've talked about. I'm just gonna dance. I'm just gonna dance it out.
Just want to dance.
Yes.
Oh, good
But
gracious. Hmm.
so yeah, I don't really have any big like aspirations for this year other than trying to be more mindful of my time and use it in a better way.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, that's not watching One Piece. So, which it's still a great show and I want to watch it, but
Well, do you
maybe
turn
try not
40
to.
this year?
Yeah, in May.
Yeah.
I
Now,
see.
special episodes, boys.
Unlike Taylor, I'm not looking forward to it, and I will not celebrate my 40th. I don't
Oh,
hardly
don't be
ever
a
celebrate
stick in the
anything birthday.
mud.
Oh, I'm sticking in
Wow.
this mud. I'm not a birthday guy at all.
I mean, I'm not either, but it's like, come on.
Just think if we're doing this next year, we're gonna rename the show "Life North of 40."
Yeah, I know. But yeah, that's really all I have. I'm also not a big aspirational guy to begin with, so never really have been.
Don't be too dour now.
What
I
I'm
don't really
looking
have any
forward,
aspirations.
what I'm looking forward to this year is surviving, not dying.
Slowly crawling into my grave and just
Yes,
embracing the bleak quietude of death.
just prolonging that crawl if I can. So,
Speaking of, my father has just recently dug his own grave. Not
Okay,
metaphorically.
you were telling me about this.
But
Yes.
figuratively, yeah, he's
you had
very
mentioned
proud.
about that.
He's very proud. He wants to find if anybody sees one, by the way, antique shop, anywhere, he's looking for like a 16 or so inch tall hourglass, and he just wants to go sit in a chair next to it and just have the thing stand down away, man.
And you think I'm dour, Taylor?
He's
haven't learned
not
from the
dour. He's
master.
having fun with it.
I
He's having a
guess.
giggle. You're just like, well, whatever.
Yeah,
Birthday.
flip the
Just gonna try not to die.
I said I was going to try to not die in my defense. Okay,
It's true. You're like Sadness from Inside Out. That's who you are.
I was gonna
You're
say,
Sadness.
he's Eeyore from Winnie the
I am
Pooh.
Eeyore. Eeyore was my favorite
Dude.
character. So outside of Tigger, everybody loves Tigger.
Mm.
So
I double gut
that's right. I still know that
stuff.
song.
Good show.
Sadly, I still know that song. I watched it so much with my cousins when I was a kid.
Now, see, you could do an interpretive dance to that song and then put it on the internet for me to watch.
The most wonderful thing about Tigger's the wonderful thing. What is he doing? Interpretive dance to Tigger, the Tigger song.
Yeah,
Don't you know?
Come on. It's just
it'd
personal
be
interpretation of it.
It could be beautiful.
Oh yes. Him springing.
One of my coworkers was ranting to me. Was it last week? I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago about how much he hated poetry.
Okay.
Because and I was like, no, I get it. Like, part of the problem is how teachers want to go. Oh well, you got to have this and this and this interpretation and stuff. And as somebody who does like to write and read poetry, like 98% of that shit is just like, oh, this sounds actually really nice. That's it. It sounds nice.
Yeah.
There's certainly
flows
an
really
intention
well.
with something. Yeah,
This
yeah.
flows real well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed your teacher's real famous, and I know of their poetry. Oh no, wait, no, they're teaching in a school to children.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Well,
Oh,
if you guys are ready, we can move into the top 3.
I mean,
Right in the middle of
after your
Taylor's strike.
somber fucking after your somber thing you're looking forward to this year,
right.
not dying.
Well, just hope I don't die. Thanks, Eeyore.
Oh gracious.
Hip hip cheerio. Oh,
All
yeah,
right.
kick the tires, Taylor. Kick the
Yeah,
tires.
all right. Yeah, so I had the top 3 for this week, and I wanted to talk about ways to relax. Now, I know when I thought of mentioning this one that I was either going to get complete buffoonery from either one or both of the gallery here.
Hurts a little bit.
Does it really hurt? Does it hurt to be seen so?
Well, I mean, it hurts if you do it too often with not enough lubricant. But
there's
Is that
just a
even
rate of
buffoonery, or
diminishing
is that just
returns.
reality?
it's
That's,
reality.
I believe they call that goonery at this point now. It's just, yes, but yeah, ways to relax. So I will kick off. And you probably had realized this from just what I'd done in high school with it and stuff, but reading and writing, particularly writing, is very cathartic to me. I don't necessarily how to put it. Of course, writing for stories and stuff, but for whatever reason, it's just a very cathartic thing for me to do, and I'm just kind of like, okay, this is really, really, just sort of enjoy it. Like, much to my dad's chagrin, in a lot of ways, he'd always kind of be like, "Why are you writing?" It's like, "Because I don't want to watch TV with you guys." But it's like I don't really like watching TV, so
Yeah.
it had less to do with you guys and more of just I'd rather I'd rather go sit out at the kitchen table and write instead of sitting and watching whatever the hell was on TV at the time, Survivor or something like that.
Well, yeah, no one wants to
God,
watch
well,
that.
I'd read and write too if that was my only damn
Yeah,
option.
seriously.
To be fair, just throw there were beforehand there were times would watch Stargate, but that was when I was much younger, and Stargate was great, but
Yeah.
With
So-
Richard Dean Anderson.
yeah, MacGyver.
I haven't found, dude. My knife is. I gotta find it. It's gone right now. I have no idea where the hell it is.
It's really tearing you up too. That you don't
It
know what
is.
this knife is.
I know.
I don't blame you. I'd be mad too.
I've never kept something for that long, and now it's gone. So
Yeah.
it's not at work. It's in a car. It's in a bag. It's somewhere where the kids left it in the house. Which that's a pretty wide range.
Yeah. Unfortunately, those items are the items that you pretty much. It's impossible to find them. So once it's like, well, one of the kids left it somewhere. It's like, well, we'll never fucking see it again. So
I mean,
just
if
get a new
we
one.
found this,
There's still
there's
hope.
hope.
But that was lost recently. The longer it's been
Matter.
gone, the more I
No,
feel like your
I-
chances of finding it decrease.
I think what happens though, the longer that it goes on, is that eventually at some point it almost just spontaneously appears somewhere, and you're like, oh, well, it was right there in front of my face the whole time.
My problem is because that time has elapsed, it's like, oh, there it is. Oh, and I don't care anymore. And I just throw it somewhere else, and I never find it again after that. So it takes another 6 years to find it, and then I won't care again. So
Fair. All right.
Fair. All right,
well,
Drew, over to you.
I'm gonna give my saddest answer first, and I don't think it's sad, but like as I have grown a disdain for regular television, there's a few YouTube channels that are just like they're kind of my calming circle. It's like the guys you can depend on to upload almost every day, and you have some humorous content yet informative, and I enjoys it. It brings me somewhat of peace after the long, strenuous day of a bunch of people calling you, seeking answers.
yeah, I agree with that one. That's not on my list, but it easily could be. So there's
Yes.
a couple channels I'll pull up that have some humorous content or whatever, and I'll use it to unwind. So
Yes,
just sit there, have some laughs,
it is very good. It is very good.
maybe learn
But
something
yeah,
new.
I mean, yeah. I mean, dude, I've gone down some weird rabbit holes and found shows I've been watching for years now. Like
Oh,
a
yeah.
damn show about a guy that adopted a grocery store lobster as a pet.
Yeah, that's not one I've heard of.
It died.
Okay.
It did die
Aw.
after 3 years. Leon. And now there's Leon Jr., the new one. But I've really lost interest in Leon too, because like it's he's fake. He's
Just
a
not the
fake
same.
lobster.
Did this guy take that plot line directly out of The Simpsons? because that is a Simpsons episode where
Oh,
Homer adopts Pinchy.
he may have.
Yeah.
He may have.
And
But
then
Homer
he,
does eat Pinchy in the end, yeah.
well, because he had to.
Like, because
Dad-
he'd win the pot of water.
Dad, can we have some? No, Pinchy would have wanted it this way. It's great. You're right. Eating it.
Fantastic.
No, that's a good one.
Good stuff. Burns, take it away. Give me your number one.
I'd say number one. It's a very close tie between 1 and 2. Is probably playing video games. Now, I have to be kind of selective with it too. There are some video games I play and they do not cause me to relax. They stress me out more than anything. But I know going into it, I'm not looking to relax. I'm looking to actively engage in a hard game or really follow a storyline or something. When I want to relax with a video game, I choose a game that's very simple, usually pretty repetitive. You know, there might not be a storyline at all, and it's just me kind of almost shutting my brain off and just playing through a task over doing whatever. I think it's called Baltro or something. When I started playing
Balatro, the card poker
the card
thing.
yeah, the poker one. I've been playing that
Yeah.
because it's just poker hands over and over, but it's with a little extra spin to make it a little more interesting than just poker. Yeah, just simple games like that. I'll use those to unwind because I don't have to think a lot about it. You just kind of sit and do it. And you think about other things, which is nice. And I find having that time to kind of decompress everything in my head while I'm playing that super helpful. So that's probably my number one.
I would say, yeah, I don't know. I can't really unwind playing a game so much. I don't know. It doesn't.
Like I said, it depends on the game for me. So for sure.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, because even ones that I'm like really, really like used to, like say like old school Blue Bomber Mega Man or something, I'm still kind of like really just locked in. Like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kind of thing.
But it's got to be a game that I don't have to lock in at all. So
that or it goes the nerdy route with like like a strat game or something where
yeah, those games stress me out more than they calm me down. So I'm not playing those to relax. That's for sure.
I was playing for probably about a year. I played euchre on my phone because like no one in Texas even knows what euchre is.
Right.
And I found a great version of it, and I found myself cussing at Maria. Not even a real person. Not even real. She is part of the game, but that bee, she is a cheater. There's no question in my mind. And I hope that she gets run over by a virtual bus at some point in her life, because screw that lady.
Well, and that's like the thing. I listen to a couple of video game podcasts, and there's a lot of talk of like the younger generation don't play on consoles anymore. And they don't really play on PC as much anymore. They play on their phones. That's what my kids do. They almost every game they play on a phone. They have the game on the PlayStation they could play if they wanted it, but they'd rather sit and play it on their phone. I can't play games on my phone. It drives me nuts. It's too small. I hate the controls. So like, but I do have some relaxing things I do on there. One of them's crosswords. I have a very nice crossword app that I play all the time. Play it a lot before I go to bed. And don't laugh at me at this one, but I have a color by number app that I use.
Oh dear.
That is just, a coloring book page or whatever. And you have this color's 1 and you click all the ones. You got to find all the ones and then 2. And you have it turns your mind off. So
yeah, I can't do that.
Those are
that'd
very
drive me
decompressing
crazy.
for me. Oh, it doesn't bother me at all.
It'd be like torture.
No, it's very relaxing. I really enjoy it. It just drains my battery.
Kids love that sort of thing.
What, coloring?
Yeah, simple-minded game for simple.
For
folk.
sure. Yeah. Well, we've made it very clear. I've made it very clear. I'm not a smart man. I feel like that's been a thread I've contained through this whole show. All right.
That's
I
the
know
mark
what
of a
love
smart man to
is.
realize that he's not a smart man. So what is it, Graham? Are you just playing us or?
Oh, he's definitely
I'm not smart
I've known
enough
him
to
for
know.
too long.
Yeah. Yeah, the proof lies in the pudding, Taylor, and everybody has had the pudding and knows.
I'm just holding out hope. It's just
The
that
only
one
smart thing Graham's
sparkling
ever
kernel.
done is marry his wife.
Yep. And
That-
she regrets it every day.
Every day.
I'm just joking. I think you'd have to ask
Oh,
her.
gracious.
But all right,
All right.
Taylor.
My next one on here is probably a common one for people is just taking a good shower. Like, it doesn't have to be overly
Yeah.
long, but just no, like the me showering, that's the decompression, everything kind of just mentally turns
Sure.
off, and it's just kind of like, okay. But
Sure. All on board. Say no more. Say no more.
But yeah, no, that to me, just because I like the sound of rain, so of course it's kind of got that sound. As a wee little lad, I remember I had this like board, and I would take a shower and I'd sit in there and I had use my cars and drive and pretend
Oh,
it was
yeah.
kind of raining and stuff, and I
Do
was
you
like,
still
what,
do that?
6, 7? Well, yes,
You're
but
6 or 7?
yeah, but
Oh
but
God. It's 2026, Drew. That's old news. No more
Yeah,
6
right.
7s.
Yeah, no, but it's not nearly as funny anymore to the
No.
kids.
Well,
Thank mercy.
thank God.
But right. But it's just kind of the one sort of pocket place for me to just be like, okay, this is just the quiet, just kind of nothing, no thinking, nothing, just take a shower and just kind of So
See, I hate taking showers.
yeah.
I hate it. It's like brushing my teeth. It's something I have to do. I know I have to do it. It's got to be done. But I'd much rather be doing something else than taking a shower, brushing my teeth. So I do them as quickly as I possibly can.
Have you ever
So-
taken a shower and brushed your teeth at the same
No,
time?
I can't do that.
Yeah, I've
It
done
freaks
that.
me
That's
out. I
wild.
don't know.
It's
All the time.
amazing.
The hot water, brushing your teeth with hot water is horrid, awful. I won't do it.
I mean, it's more like toothpaste that I get wet, which I don't even need to put in my saliva-filled mouth.
No, I'm very particular when I brush my teeth. It's got to be cold water. I have to rinse the brush first. Then I have to put the
Yep.
toothpaste on, and then I have to wet the
Yep.
toothpaste.
Me too.
Then I brush.
Me too. Have to do it.
It has to be in that order.
Huh.
I cannot brush my teeth in the shower.
I mean, you
Something
have to
about
rinse
it
off the
skeezes
old
me out.
dirtiness of the toothbrush,
100%.
right?
You don't know. There could
And
be
then-
dust on there or something.
And then you put toothpaste on, and then you're like, I really want to beat this into the bristles a little bit. And that's when I put water right on top of it to like get it in the bristles. So when I get that first reach, it stays on, that first reach, it stays on there.
Are we not going to flag this one? I mean, we've done all of mine.
This is
Uh,
the most serious of conversations I think we've ever had.
yeah, 53 minutes and 40 some odd seconds.
I'm not
Um,
weird.
And mine's a weird mental thing too, that if I don't wet the toothpaste, I feel like it's going to be dry in my mouth. And it's
Huh.
such a weird thing. It's a thing I've had since I was a kid. It's like I have to get the toothpaste wet or it's going to be dry in my mouth. And it's going to feel awful. Whereas if I wet it, it'll be fine. It'll feel like normal toothpaste.
So,
So
have you ever used a wisp? That's like the
What's that?
portable dry toothbrush. It's like a one-time use toothbrush.
I kind of know
Mm-mm.
what you're talking about. No, I haven't. Are they the ones?
Yeah.
Were they selling the ones that had like the little bead in the middle that like
Yeah.
broke apart? Okay.
And you're like really in there
Yeah.
because it's not very long. But
Yeah.
that moment you leave the house and you're like, oh, shit. Like they do come in handy.
I just use gum. I just chew gum at that point.
I can't chew gum.
I chew gum like a fiend. So
Well, that's from the ear because I
I
wasn't
guess
allowed
that
to
is.
chew it
Speaking
until
of
like I was
hygiene,
like
I have a
9 or
question.
10. So
Which
Do any
question?
of you carry deodorant in your car?
yes.
Depends on where I'm going and the time of year it is. Yeah.
Okay, what kind of deodorant is in your car?
the one I normally wear. I usually just take my
Uh,
stick with me and then I bring it
It-
home.
Old
So,
Spice stick.
so sticks. So let me tell you, because I remember carrying deodorant in my car in Ohio, because I drove around and you'd be in some mechanic room stuff, and you're like, I better freshen up before I go in here. My first summer in Texas, man, someone's getting
Oh
driplets all over
no.
the floor of your car, and I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? I don't care what kind of stick deodorant it is
Oh,
gonna
it's
melt.
melting.
Melt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. Oh my god! But I'll tell you this: your glove box smells great.
Well, I'm sure. Yeah.
I had that with a bunch of crayons when
I
in
actually just
Japan,
have
and I
those.
had them in a tub, and I had left it in the car and everything, and I just got done and went home and everything, and I was like, okay, and I got up the next morning, and it's just this puddle of swirled colors and stuff. I'm like,
Dang it!
oh.
Wow.
Shoot.
Yeah.
I've seen cans explode in cars in the summer.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah.
I've personally blown up 3 driver heads because the clubs were in the car for too long, and then I
Yeah.
hit a ball with it,
Oh,
and that
wow.
gas expands.
That's
Huh.
crazy.
So
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. All right. Well, Drew, kick to you for number 2.
number 2, and this is one I have recently taken on again. And I did it with my oldest daughter. We went shooting, and nothing like bringing your 11-year-old to a first time shooting guns, man. The smell of it, oh, it's just so damn manly. I love it. And there's everything about guns. I love shooting them. I like the sound they make. I like the smell afterward. I like the conversations I have with people after it. I like cleaning them on the table. It's like, well, yeah, babe, we had a great day. Let me clean the barrel there. Work the slide, oil it. Gotta love everything about it.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, I don't think there's a more manly activity a guy could do.
Fighting
And
bears.
I would do that. I would do
Maybe.
that if you could put mittens on them, because that claw is
That's
gonna
true.
hurt.
Yeah. Mitten bear fighting. Yeah.
And maybe not an adult bear, because they could literally punch you in the face and blow your skull up.
Oh yeah.
I think we're having our Cartman moment right now, where Cartman did Crack Baby Basketball League. I think we're having
Oh,
our
yeah.
moment right now with Baby Cub mitten wrestling.
Man,
Y'all fight a cub with
I-
mittens. It's fine.
I was gonna say when I was younger in like middle school and high school, and shotguns as well, but I like to do archery.
Yeah.
So I
Sure.
know Graham and I've kind of talked a little bit about it, but yeah, that was one thing I always really enjoyed was doing that.
it sounds
It
beautiful.
can be very relaxing. I just don't do it
Mm.
enough to consider it a relaxing thing.
Mm.
It's fun as hell. It's a lot of fun. And I've talked to so many people and heard so many people talk about they don't like guns, they're afraid of guns, and then you take them shooting and they're like, "Oh, I get it now."
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you do, don't you?
Because you're
everybody
full
comes
of
around.
estrogen and you're a bitch.
We'll shoot at that all downrange. But no, it's a lot of fun.
Now, Drew, what do you like to shoot more? Pistols, rifles? Eh.
I mean, gosh, dude. I mean, so I have, I got an AR, and I enjoy shooting that.
Mm.
I have a 1911, and I love shooting that. I would say honestly, it's not really the what, it's the caliber. And call me a wuss. I love shooting 22 long rifles.
Well, everyone
they're
loves shooting
dirt cheap.
22s. Yeah,
They're
everybody
dirt
loves
cheap.
shooting 22s.
You get 90% of the effect of shooting a gun at a fraction of the price. And, we were over at Dance. He brought out some of his targets. You just blink, 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 blink.
Mm.
And it's just so it's fun. It's relaxing.
Oh, yeah.
Your wrists don't hurt after shooting a bunch of them off. It's just a good time.
Mm.
It's just fun.
I've
So-
never met somebody that didn't like shooting 22.
Yeah.
Everybody I know, they go out and love to shoot 22. It's a blast.
I think it's the best thing to practice with.
Yeah.
It's cheap. It's it's very stress free. It's a great beginner. Like you
Mm.
bring someone new out who's afraid of guns, or I don't know why you'd shoot. Just come have fun. It's just fun.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not practicing war. I'm not practicing hurting people.
Yeah, you're
I
not
just
getting in the
out
trenches.
like this. It's not what it's about. Yeah, I want something to defend my house in case something were to ever happen. You
Right.
know, if the apocalypse goes down, I want to be the guy that's getting food, not the guy that's
AKA you. I'll be eating you. You
Yes,
personally.
my wife's already discussed. She's gonna leave me when that time comes, and I told her that puts her on the menu. But it's
Dog
just
eat
fun.
dog world out there, lady.
Everybody's worried about gold and silver. No, in the apocalypse, bullets are the currency.
Well, 100%. Yeah. I think I've always liked shooting shotguns. It's always my favorite.
Oh,
Mm,
it's
I
so much
love to go
fun.
out and shoot shotguns. There's just
yeah.
something about like just the form of the gun and the history of the gun and its connection to hunting. And especially growing up in Ohio, where, large caliber or tapered neck caliber rifles you can't hunt with. You can only do straight wall or shotgun or muzzleloader. So
Yeah.
I've always, hunting to me is shotguns, and shotguns is hunting. And even growing up, I was never a big hunter, but the old Field and Stream magazines with like the hand painted drawings of the guys out duck hunting and stuff. I always loved all that growing up, and that always
Yeah.
to me was shotguns. So
Mm.
there's this, I don't know, there's this connection in my mind that I love shotguns. I think they're the coolest thing. So, and old
That's
They're a
like
blast.
over unders and everything,
Mm.
they're great.
Beautiful,
So
beautiful. guns.
expensive, but great.
Yeah, as I'd say, because with hunting, my dad would always go bow hunting. So
Mhm.
I remember going with him a few times and stuff. So bow is much more my thing with hunting and stuff. But I'd say like I like really shooting just different kinds of pistols.
Okay.
I think it's my grandfather coming out and hitting me in that one.
Yeah. The
I just
carny blood
really
is
just
shining through.
yeah, the carny blood's coming through on that one there. Get a little bit of spot shots and just I don't know. There's just something fun about shooting pistols that I
Yeah.
yeah.
I just can't hit
Mhm.
anything with them, so that's why I don't like them as much. I can't hit anything with a pistol. I'm
Aw.
terrible. A 22 pistol, I can hit stuff. Anything bigger than
Mm.
that, and it's I'm all over the place.
Conducting him.
Pretty much. Getting thrown off the range. Sir, you need to stop pointing that everywhere. I can't help it. I'm trying to shoot down range.
My wrists are weak.
I got these inherited weak wrists.
Gracious.
All right, Burns. What's your number 2?
Number 2, like I said, is tied very closely with number 1. And when you combine them together, which I like to do a lot, is even better, is listening to music. And by that, I mean, like in your car or whatever, you're driving around, it's fine. I like putting on noise canceling headphones and sitting in my chair and like playing it loud enough that I can't hear anything around me. And just kind of, even if you're not following the lyrics or you're doing whatever, just having that kind of sonic, buffer
Sure.
going on with the outside world is extremely relaxing for me. So if I have a really bad day and it's like bad enough that I don't even want to play a game, I'll come home and just throw on some noise canceling headphones and just chill and pretty much lay back, close my eyes and let my mind wander, do whatever it wants, and just listen. And so I find that really fun. And then when I play those mindless games that I don't have to listen to, a lot of times I'll just listen to music while I'm playing them and kind of get the 2 for 1. And podcasts, some podcasts to an extent as well. I'll listen to some podcasts if I'm in that mood. Those help relax me a bit too.
I used to listen to these guys on Podbean, but the guy stopped uploading.
Yeah, I know that guy's a real
It's real
dick.
weird.
Kind of falling.
What a schmuck.
So their show wasn't very relaxing though.
Oh no.
A lot of bad word puns, and they kept talking about Chrono Trigger for some reason. It got real annoying. So,
Mm-hmm.
but that's a very, very close second. Is just listening to music.
Well, yours is
Super
kind of
relaxing.
all across the board, right? It's not like a specific genre will
Oh
get
God,
you.
no.
Right,
Yeah.
Your
right.
taste in music is so vast. It's
Well, and that's
uncanny.
like when you think of like, oh, I listen to music to relax, you're thinking maybe more subdued kind of music. And a lot of times I will listen to maybe some more kind of like lo-fi hip hop or something more
Mm,
relaxing. But sometimes I'll just crank something like super bass heavy and like electronic, and that's just as calming to me. Or heavy
mm.
metal. It's just having that sonic buffer is where I can just kind of be lost in that. That's what does it. But yeah, I listen to all kinds of different music. I was listening to Japanese music before we got on, Japanese pop and rock. So
The Blue Hearts.
I need to check them out. I've never heard of them.
I could be wrong in my analogy on it, but I always think of them as kind of like a very softened Ramones, Japanese Ramones in a
Oh,
way. Like
interesting.
not
Okay.
musically speaking, but just kind of like that. Yeah, they have a little bit of a rough edge to them, but the rough edge is kind of like Japanese rough edge, which isn't kind of
Yeah.
as overtly rough as rough and tumble as the Ramones
Yeah, I was
were. They weren't, singing the Nazi song in Germany in like the 70s and stuff like they were, like the
yeah.
the Ramones were. So
Yeah. Yeah, I
but
was listening to El Garden, and I think you pronounce it Muke. I don't know.
Oh,
Muque.
okay, yeah, I'm not
That's how
familiar with
I think they're
El
pretty
Garden.
decent.
Sounds kind of familiar, but
Yeah, so I was listening to them a little
I'm so
bit.
out of that.
And then listen to
But
some of
yeah.
my funk music. Love me some funk.
Mm.
So very bass heavy, kind of rap, electronic.
ugh.
Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. So
You kids.
my horrible music taste aside,
Oh,
Taylor,
God.
what's your number 3?
So I'm going to give a slight honorable mention to something because I don't do it as much nowadays, but chopping wood. I think chopping wood is a very relaxing.
I haven't done
I
enough
used
to
to,
tell you. So
yeah, it's I mean I was doing that
It
at
is
least
fun.
once a week or so. Yeah, that was one of my chores. It was a very relaxing thing to do and fun. But my third was actually going to be listening to game music. Because I like to listen to melodies for things.
yeah,
I also like making music, so I'm going to kind of tie those two together. It's been a little bit of time since I've done some bleeps and bloops, but
Bleeps and bloops with
I,
Taylor.
my bleeps and bloops, I do enjoy those. I was actually listening to them a couple days ago, and I was like, I actually like this one. It's a pretty good one. Yeah, this one maybe not so much, but like, yeah, you gotta judge yourself. Maybe not too harshly, but
yeah,
but no, I especially like game music because a lot of it, like I just really like melody. So I just it's just something I really enjoy about that. And I feel like a lot of more modern AAA stuff, and this is close to like 15 years long kind of thing. It's just not as strong melodically speaking, which I find a bit unfortunate. But bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I like fiddling with that with making bleeps and bloops.
okay,
So plus it's like one of those things. It's like it's like I had to teach myself things on like not only the different programs. I do have a keyboard that I'll fiddle with every now and again and just kind of play something and be like, okay, and I didn't grow up playing music, and I sure as heck really didn't study it. I think 6th grade, one class was the only music class I ever had. So it's just me kind of, teaching myself. I'm like, okay, all right, this kind of sounds nice, and
yeah,
it's just kind of a fun little thing that I do. So,
yeah.
but yeah, that is mine. So,
Love it.
Rue, what is your number 3?
Angry golf. So
Angry golf?
it's about the mindset you go into it with, right? If I'm going to practice, it's a different mindset, and that usually just pisses me off because it's like, back in the day, all I hit was high draws, and that's what I like, and it's not there right now. So when I go and I need to relax, it's angry golf. And I'm going to go out there and swing every club as absolutely hard as I possibly can until whatever has got me, kerfluffled is out of my system. And then, like, when you're tired and you start slowing down, normally you're fine. Wow, I can still hit the golf ball pretty good.
Yeah.
And then I feel at peace. And before it goes bad, you just pick up your bag and you go back home.
I can
But
see that as a
for me,
good
that's
aggression outlet. Yeah.
for me, that's more driving range. That's not like golfing time. That's I go to the range and
No,
I
I get
just
you.
beat out some frustration. And then once I calm down, it's just I'm swinging easy, and then it's like, wow, you can just make perfect contact almost every damn shot.
Do you
And
do
that's
any of it
golf.
Happy Gilmore style, where there's a run up to
No,
it?
because you're just gonna break your
I,
damn
I,
clubs
I,
at that point.
I know I'm being
Um,
beaten.
no, man, but it's like you think I'm at a long drive competition, just like I'm
Yeah.
swinging out of my shoes, but man, it this little balls your balls his face. See ya.
As I say, you used to do a lot of that with batting cages and stuff in Japan.
Oh yeah, because that's a big thing over
Yeah.
there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Batting
Yeah.
cages. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's what I thought.
So that
Yep.
was always fun to do that. So yeah, that's pretty similar to doing that. You're like,
Yeah, I
except
mean,
for
dude,
when
it's just
you know when you miss, it just kind of increases that anger. You're like,
so yeah. I mean, it's all about that endorphin release, isn't it? Right. So it's good for you.
See, I'll use some video games for that as well, like ones that have really, really smooth combat systems. So like Ghost of Yotai or Ghost of Tsushima, where you can very cleanly slaughter like 20 guys and and it not take a whole lot of effort. It almost becomes second nature. So if I'm really upset, I'll literally just walk around that game and find people to slaughter, and I'll be like, "Ugh, son of a bitch, die!" And I'm like, okay, I feel better now, because I wanted to do it on the road and I couldn't. So I did it in my video game, my virtual game. So I sounded
Good
like
for
I
you.
was 70 there in my virtual
in my
game,
world, baby,
on the television set.
on that tube box.
So
Beautiful. Burn, just finish it off.
all right. I had one, but then another one kind of came to mind, so I'm going to share them both real quick. One is putting on old television shows that I've watched 1,000 times and just letting them play in the background. I think it's
The
more of a
Simpsons.
noise thing. Again, The Simpsons is one. The
got it.
Office.
Oh.
Anthony Bourdain, his Parts Unknown and No Reservation shows. If I'm feeling kind of crappy or just want to decompress a little, I'll throw on those and
He
watch him
too
travel
felt
around the world.
crappy.
It's the only celebrity death that I didn't feel a whole lot, to be honest, but he was like the only celebrity death when I heard it that I was like, man, that really sucks. Mel Brooks is going to probably be the next one. Every other one I hear, they're like, oh, did you hear such and such died? And I'm like, first off, I'm like, who? And then they're like, oh, this person. I'm like, oh, well, that sucks. Darn. I feel bad for the family. I do, but no effect on my life, But when I heard his, I was like, well, that does suck. Yeah, it's like, so, but that's one
Betty
of them.
White.
I never really had any.
She was
affinity
right
towards
there.
Betty
She was
White.
right next to 100 and just.
Yeah.
So I felt bad. I think that was like
she
the
made
goal
it.
her was to see 100.
But she made a great run of it, and she was super lively
Great run.
and very active to the
Oh,
end. I mean,
yeah.
you can't ask for much
all the way
more.
to the end.
So yeah, old TV shows that I've seen a million times that I don't even have to pay. Trailer Park Boys is becoming one of them, just because it's stupid and funny and fun to put in the background. And then probably the other one that came to my mind is building models, or putting together little, fine kind of work like that you do with your hands, because you can just focus on that one thing, kind of blocks everything else out. You focus so you can do it, but at the same time, your mind can still wander as well. And, like I said earlier, decompress, deal with some of the stuff you're going through, but you're also task focused. So you can kind of almost direct it So I find that very relaxing as well.
Why I like chopping wood, because you have to ride that edge of being able to focus and like drift, but not too much, because you
Yes.
could put that axe right into your shin
Oh yeah.
or something if you're being.
I can't do that model building, luckily. So I might just snap the wing on the Gundam, which then it's no longer relaxing. Then I'm pissed. So, but yeah, those are kind of my last two. So combined in one.
I love it.
And you can add music to just about all of mine. 'Cause I listen to music too when I build models sometimes.
Cannot stand to listen to music in golf. Whoever, if you're out there and you're listening, and
Here
you're
it
that
comes.
asshole with the speaker that plays music on your golf cart, go F yourself. No one wants to hear it. Get an AirPod or an earbud. I don't care. I don't want to listen to it. That's all I'm
We were
saying.
out, I was out golfing with Jared one time, and somebody had one of those Bluetooth speakers with them. And right as he went up, you could hear the music kind of coming. And in his backswing, they turned up WAP as loud as they possibly could in his backswing. And he was so mad that WAP was playing while he was trying to swing. He's like, who the hell let this happen out here? He's like, it shouldn't even be allowed on the course. It was absolutely hilarious. It was so funny. So, and of all songs to be playing, that song.
I don't know what that song is, but it pisses me off for Jared.
I forget who sang it, but it stands for Wet Ass Pussy. You remember that a couple years ago it came out? Yeah, I can't remember the artist
I don't
name.
listen to music,
but-
so
I do all the time. I don't listen to that, but I listen to other music.
I slap
So-
that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right. On that note, you should take
Oh,
us out
yeah.
tonight, Drew. So good, shut this off.
Nice.
Yeah, we're a little over an hour. So anything else anybody wants to add, talk about?
Not right now.
I think we're good. I mean, haven't we been trying to like keep these good? Like, what do you?
I'm just making
Don't try
sure
to
I'm
go
not
on.
cutting
What are we
anybody
at?
off.
God.
That's all.
Wow, this is the shortest I think we've gone in a hot minute.
Maybe Taylor had some like soul searching secret he wanted to let everybody know. I didn't want to cut him off. So
Anecdote, perhaps. Nope.
nope,
Right, great.
No.
Everybody.
No soul diving today.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for
Can't-
tuning in. You can check down in the description for our other social media and podcast platform. Links below. I will get them updated so people can listen to the podcast.
Maybe one day he'll even upload a podcast.
Maybe. We'll see. So,
Oh, no.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Peace.
See ya.
Toodles. Toodles. Toodles.
Another one is in the books, yeah. Time to close the show. Talking about the year ahead, the things that make you smile. Looking forward, making plans, staying for a while. From Graham and Taylor and from Drew, sharing just a thought or two. This is life around 40, finding ways to unwind. Chasing dreams and taking time for peace of mind. Thanks for tuning in again with your pals, your friends. Until next time, the conversation never ends.